Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahilladzi anzala sakinata fi qulubil mu'minin liyazdadu imana ma'a imanihim lillahi junudus samawati wal ard wa kanallahu aliman hakimah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, puji syukur kita panjatkan kepada Allah Subhanahu wa taala yang mana pada kesempatan hari ini kita bisa kembali berjumpa dalam pembelajaran virtual Sirah Nabawiyah yang insyaallah memasuki pertemuan ke-5. Mudah-mudahan Allah senantiasa memberikan kita berbagai kenikmatan, utamanya adalah nikmat iman, nikmat Islam, nikmat sehat, nikmat umur, dan mudah-mudahan umur kita berkah dipergunakan untuk amal soleh. Tak lupa salawat serta salam semoga senantiasa tercurah limpah kepada junjungan kita Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, pada keluarganya, sahabatnya, hingga kita umatnya sampai akhir zaman. Alhamdulillah, hari ini kita akan membahas berkaitan dengan masa hijrah Rasulullah SAW sampai Futuh Mekah atau penaklukan kota Mekah dengan damai, dengan bersama-sama akan menyaksikan tayangan berupa video perjalanan dakwah Nabi Muhammad SAW di kota Madinah sampai kemudian penaklukan kota Mekah. Namun sebelumnya, mari kita berdoa bersama agar mengawali majelis ini, agar mendapatkan rahmat atau kasih sayang dari Allah dan keberkahan. Mari awali senantiasa untuk memperhatikan adab dalam menuntut ilmu, adab dalam bermajelis. Mari kita awali dengan doa bersama, yaitu a'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'an wa rizqan thayyiban wa amalan mutaqabbala. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya wa rasula. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Mudah-mudahan dengan diawali doa kita mendapatkan sekali lagi rahmat dan keberkahan Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Nah, selanjutnya mohon diperhatikan juga adab majelis yang lainnya, senantiasa berwudu, senantiasa menggunakan pakaian yang terbaik, dan ikhlas karena Allah menuntut ilmu. Dan juga diperhatikan juga ucapan dan tulisan. Nanti setelah pertemuan ini insyaallah akan ada kuis yang akan di-share di channel YouTube ini. Jadi mudah-mudahan semuanya dikerjakan, dan mohon ketika ada hal-hal yang perlu dituliskan seperlunya saja, karena insyaallah kita semuanya akan senantiasa diawasi oleh Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Baik anak-anakku sekalian, mari kita saksikan bersama tayangan video berikut ini.
art the dearest place unto me, and the nearest unto God. And had not my people driven me out, I would not have left thee.
No man can survive this long in the desert.
Maybe the reports are wrong. Maybe he was caught after all.
He wasn't captured. And he will be here.
He is coming! The Prophet is coming!
For the first time, we were able to worship without fear. The days were long and filled with hard work. But oh, we were happy.
Now be good, Huda. Mind your teacher. Come on, Hadi.
I'm gonna stay here and help Papa and Malik build the mosque.
After your lesson. The Prophet says you must learn to read.
Oh. Hi, Papa. Hey, Papa, I'm gonna stay here and help.
Lessons first.
Oh. And bestow plenty upon its people.
Incredible.
Can I go to the mosque now?
You may, Hadi.
And
Bestow.
oh, bestow plenty.
For my children's teacher.
It's beautiful.
Messenger of God, let me carry that. You're the Prophet.
It's time for you to take a rest. The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, taught us that all Muslims were brothers and sisters, one community standing shoulder to shoulder in prayer. And he wrote a document declaring all people in Yathrib would live as equals, in peace, regardless of race or religion.
What is it?
He's calling us to prayer.
Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
Mama, are we the happiest people who ever lived?
What do you think?
I think... yes. Because...
Yathrib was renamed the city of the Prophet, Al-Madinah.
That's it. Everything the Muslims left behind has been accounted for.
Good. We'll take it all on our caravan to Damascus and trade every last scrap of it. It belongs to us now.
They have taken all our possessions. And after they sell them in Damascus, they'll be on their way back to Mecca with baskets full of gold. They continue to cut off trade to us. And we are starving again. Oh, messenger of God, I know you hate violence, but...
And then the Prophet, peace and blessing upon him, said, "We will go out and meet the caravan.
take back what is ours.
Muhammad has left Medina with 300 men to take this caravan.
Ride to Mecca. Tell them to send an army as fast as they can to protect these riches. Turn here and take the sea route back home.
Our army leaves this morning, and you are going to fight in my place.
I won't do it!
Fight for me, and I'll consider your debt paid. Refuse, and I'll kill you here on the spot.
But
Persist.
Finally.
Abu Jahl is just 2 days' march from the Muslim camp.
Tell him I'm out of danger and to turn back.
But he has them outnumbered 3 to 1.
Not good enough. Not against Muhammad. Tell him to turn back to Mecca. By all the gods, I have not come this far to turn back! No, not until Muhammad is dead!
When the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, found out we were no longer facing 30 armed escorts, but an entire army, he called for Shura, the council of his people.
I guess I'm the last to speak. Whatever you choose, we will do.
Then the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, said, "Go forward full of faith, for God has promised either the caravan or victory on the battlefield."
We met the Meccan army at the wells of Badr.
Have my spears ready. Stay close to me, and above all, help me find Bilal.
The battle began according to tradition. Hamza took up his sword and called 2 to join him.
Ubaidah, Ali.
Like lions! Hello!
Abu Lahab? You've returned. I've paid my debt. One last thing you should know. God fights on the side of your nephew.
Help me. No one will help me. Please.
That fool! Idiot! I told him to turn back!
We'll get another chance.
That's not the point! We lost our first chance! Now they think God fights on their side! Mark my words, it will be near impossible to bring him down.
He's only a man.
No! You're only a man! His kind comes around but once. As the gods are my witness, every scrap of this gold will be used against him. We'll buy up weapons and horses. I will show Muhammad whose power is greater.
Mecca has raised an army of 3,000, and they are coming. We are only 700.
After consultation, the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, declared, "We will meet the approaching enemy at the mountain of Uhud."
We are ready, messenger of God.
The Prophet says you must not leave this hill, whether we're winning or losing. You must not let them attack from the rear.
Muhammad is dead!
Stay with us, O Messenger of God. Surround him! Take him to the hill! Retreat! It's all gone wrong. Is Muhammad dead?
I saw him fall myself.
Hear me! Today is in return for better. Today our gods have won.
Our dead are in paradise. Yours are in hellfire.
Believe what you wish, so long as Muhammad is dead.
Muhammad lives!
And let him live to know this. For every one of our men who died today. We have killed 4 of yours. Muhammad lives.
Ah, now this is the glory Mecca was meant to have. Finish your sacrifices and come out, Abu Sufyan. You're the one who got us here.
Muhammad lives.
So what? He's lost Hamza and 70 others. Come, join the celebration.
How dare anyone accept glory when these 2 words can still be spoken? Muhammad lives! Then it is settled. This is no longer a battle between the Muslims and Mecca alone, no. Every tribal leader here pledges no rest until all of Arabia is against Muhammad, until the words, Muhammad lives, come. Muhammad is no more. Islam is through. None will be left alive.
I'll give all I have to put an end to Muhammad.
10,000? We've defeated armies twice our size, 4 times our size, but 10,000?
There's no way we can keep them out. They'll divide and come at us from all directions.
What do you say, Messenger of God?
In Persia, when we feared attack led by horsemen, we dug a trench around us.
What is this? Such a thing has never been done. Not in all of Arabia. I say we wait. Find the narrowest section and lead your men over. Now! Keep trying. Sir, keep trying at one place and fill in the blasted thing at another.
Days we've tried. The troops are losing heart.
Talk with them then. You're a man of words. Get them excited. Whip them into a frenzy.
That won't do.
They think God is with the Muslims. Very well then. Prepare for one last all-out attack at dawn. From all sides. We'll take them by sheer numbers.
God willing, only a few of their soldiers will clear the trench, and we'll handle them before they get to the city. But if they do enter the streets...
We're to drop these from the windows.
Yes.
Oh, Jam. I'm so scared.
Don't be. If we die, we'll be together in paradise. Barricade the door after we go.
Now is the time to prove that thou art mighty.
Muhammad also prayed, peace and blessing be upon him. God, revealer of the book, swift caller to account.
Whatever power it is that protects Muhammad, overcome it.
turn the Confederates to flight.
And show these Muslims once and for all, thy power reigns supreme.
Turn them to flight and cause them to quake.
Back to Mecca!
God has saved us.
One day, the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, looked at us and said, I dreamed that I entered the Kaaba with its key in my hand. We shall journey to Mecca for the pilgrimage and worship at the holy Kaaba.
He's coming here? Without weapons?
He knows we can't crush a peaceful pilgrimage. All of Arabia would rise up against us. Blast him! Blast Muhammad!
There is nothing we can do. Let them in.
What? Bear the shame of letting Muhammad worship in Mecca?
It's over.
I'm sending Suhail. I'll let him promise the world. But the Muslims will not enter Mecca.
We suggest a compromise. A peace treaty. We promise not to attack any of your people, and you promise the same. For 10 years.
We will be allowed to enter Mecca. Worship at the Kaaba?
Oh, most definitely. Starting next year.
You came back without even entering Mecca?
But we will next year, and every year after that. For 10 years.
For 3 days at a time.
To have 10 years of peace. 10 years.
Yes. The message of Islam can travel far in 10 years.
Medina to see Muhammad. For what reason? What reason?
To become a Muslim.
I thought you were coming to kill him.
You meant to defend him?
How can we deny it any longer? He is God's prophet.
I bear witness that there is no God but God, and you are his messenger.
And I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and you, Muhammad, are his messenger.
الرحمن الرحيم آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من
Many Muslims have been killed. They have broken the treaty.
The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, decided. It is time to return to Mecca.
Yes, Messenger of God.
We are ready, Messenger of God.
On to Mecca!
Now they are the army of 10,000, with our greatest leaders at their head.
Stop where you are!
I've come to speak with Muhammad.
Show your hands.
Now! It would be foolish of me to try and hurt him now.
That never stopped you before.
I come in peace!
You can't blame these men. Naturally, they are concerned.
Yes. Forgive us. We have been cruel and unjust. We have stolen, tortured, killed. We will not, cannot resist you any longer.
The Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, said, there will be no executions, no purges. Mecca will be healed by the spirit of Islam.
I'm certain it will. And I too must witness that there is no God but God, and that you, Muhammad, are his prophet. I'll prepare the city. I am glad that despite my best efforts, I can say Muhammad lives. From rulers to the simple robes of Islam. May it always be so.
forever now, my friend. Both body and soul.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Home at last.
Thanks to God.
I'll never forget the feeling of that day. It was filled with indescribable joy. A few years later, in Medina, after a short illness, the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, died. He was 63. He always lived a simple and humble life, giving everything he had to the poor.
I wish I had met the Prophet. I wish I had heard him speak.
Yes, but the words of God live on.
Where will you go now?
I don't know.
I know. Maybe you can stay here and work in Mecca. What kind of work can you do?
It's beautiful.
I used to have a loom like yours, but I lost it. I lost everything.
If he had some wool, he could use our loom, don't you think?
Yes. Yes, he could.
Sir, you can have Bashar's wool.
No, it belongs to you.
No, it belongs to you now. Come on, we'll take him to the market together.